My name is Julianti. I want to present our paper under the title Digital Interaction in Church Communities Attributable to Covid-19 Pandemic. First of all, this is the introduction. The impact of the Covid-19 pandemic is very multidimensional and uncertain, as stated by Sosial 2020. It's covered in the economic sector, in education, to spiritual organizations such as churches. It has shifted churches into a somewhat revolutionary way of being church today, whereas the function of the church building as a place for worship was replaced by live streaming. This study using two variables. The first one is called congregation or people. The second one is digital interaction. The word congregation, it means Christian community, as stated by Eliader, 1987. Meanwhile, digital interaction means the use of website, YouTube, video conference, and mobile device. Now we come to the method. Continue to the second chapter is about the method. This research was using a cross-sectional study conducted for just mice. 159 people filled the questionnaire form by purposive sampling targeted toward the judged mice. The data processing is used by IBM SPSS Amos 24 application that using structural equation model. The figure in the following is the digital interaction model of the study. It consists of two variables. The dependent variable is the congregation. Secondly, digital interaction represents an independent variable. Then the manifest variable. The congregation has four manifests. I will give the explanation of the congregation manifest based on the questionnaire furthermore. The digital interaction has four manifests too. Is YouTube, website, video conference, and mobile device. Hypothesis. H0, digital interaction doesn't affect congregation. H1, digital interaction affect congregation, where the value of possibility, p-value, is set at 0, 1, 0. If the p-value is greater than alpha, then H0 will be rejected and H1 will be accepted. The testing. There is construct testing, full structural testing, divided by testing for model accuracy, testing for standardized regression Y. The construct testing. The result of both construct testing show that all constructs meet their values, so there is no need to do a trimming process. Then we come to the full structural testing, divided into two, testing for model accuracy and testing for standardized regression Y. Testing for model accuracy, the calculation of C-main/DF, GFI, RMCA, PNI show that model is acceptable. Testing for standardized regression Y. P-value of 1 to 7, which means p-value is greater than alpha. H1 is rejected. H0, digital interaction doesn't affect the congregation, is accepted. Now the result and discussion. The respondent. There are 159 respondents with domiciles scattered from several cities in Java, East Nusa Tenggara, Ternate, Sumatra, Bali, and Sulawesi. There are 93 Christian, 58%, and 66 Catholic, 42%. Those were active in church activities is 32%, followed by regular member is 62%, and then the less active member is 5%. The use of digital tools to interact. The result is very remarkable. YouTube get the congregation to use the first position as the favorite tools. At the same time, a website is communication tools that 54% of Catholic never use and 45% of Christian never use. Meanwhile, Video conferencing such as Zoom is used occasionally for interaction. The surprising thing is that mobile applications like WhatsApp are occasionally using them to interact concerning spiritual matters. Catholics use mobile application more than video conferencing. On the other hand, Christians use more video conferencing, such Zoom and Meet, to interact with mobile device software, such WhatsApp application. Now we come to the statement of the question. The first statement is, during the time of COVID-19, I was excited about using the digital church interaction. And the result of this, both Christian and Catholic community give results 65% strongly agree. Then we come to the second question. The second question, in my opinion, online services doesn't create a different feeling of sanctity that when it face-to-face assistance. The result of variable X6 showed that 40% and 45% of respondents strongly disagree that online service do not create a different sense of sanctity. Then for the statement 3, the result of this question show that the preference face-to-face meeting is still higher, especially in the Catholic community. And the statement 4, the community relationship with the preacher seems not as good as the physical meeting. This is the result of variable X8 about the relationship. Okay, and now we come up to the conclusion. The study found there is no direct influence from the use of digital interaction on the condition of the church mass. There was a lost sense of charisma moment in the digital interaction sermon. Most respondents state that the interaction with preacher through digital interaction is not as good as face-to-face interaction. There is a tendency that respondents still prefer physical meeting to digital interaction. This is the end, and this is some of my reference. Thank you.